Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Coach Mo here, back with another coaching session. Today, we are finally back. I have been traveling around Europe for 40 days, and I am back home with our first session back. I'm going to commit myself to providing the best coaching content out there. We're on a new PC. We got a lot of changing parts and stuff. So if I sound differently in the video, if there's some things that are different, we're going to continue working on making sure that everything is good. Go ahead and leave a comment down below on what you think would be great for this channel for me to improve. I want to provide my best services. Join my Discord down below in the description of the video, and let's go ahead and watch this coaching session together. One like micro note I'm gonna give you too is like, man, like get your gun out here. I get that you're running out, but this is fine. But like right here, like we got to be engaged. What I'm usually doing, and this is like such a small thing, but it really gets me locked in, is we got to visualize. When we get to this point, we're not just like looking up in the air and doing this. We are getting locked in, and we're either like trying to visualize through the walls, or you're just putting your crosshair here and you're gearing yourself up for that fight. It is a huge difference doing that versus just coming out here and kind of just pulling your knife out, pulling your Glock out, doing this. Like that small little thing, while it seems like meaningless, means everything, man.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. We get the kill. Check and pit for good measure. Okay. Also, a little thing I do, given the circumstance here, I don't even blame you for not doing it. A lot of times what I'll do too is I'll do a little jump spot for car. If someone's playing it properly and they're looking head down and sitting here, you're not always going to see them. But a lot of times people don't know how to play here, and they'll be in like some weird position, and that jump spot actually could give you a glimpse. Or if they're using a crazy player model, sometimes like a little thing will stick out. It's pretty obvious no one's here now, but that is like a play you can add to your Dust 2 T-side piss around. Yeah, I do it a lot, and I actually see a lot of people playing there because I mean I play there on CD side sometimes. Okay, yeah. Don't be greedy here. Just get the bomb and plant for long. So where are we planning? Okay, micro note. That's gonna be everything, especially if you're trying to grind and play up. Your default, go plant right here. Plant right here. I know it seems silly. It doesn't really matter, but just get it conditioned in your brain where it's like enemy cat, one enemy left. Enemy cat. Okay, default plant spot is right here. You know, an enemy long, last guy, default plant spot right here. Enemies in both positions, yes, plant like back here. Just keep it consistent because it's gonna help you play post plants, and it's gonna allow your teammates to know, you know, where bomb is for rifle rounds when they have a smoke, where to spam, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So keep it consistent. Okay, again, yeah, don't be greedy.
It's exactly what I was telling Ren as well. Like to not like peek at all.
Gotcha. Yeah.
First round I was playing very nervous because, you know, I didn't know what to expect from them.
Gotcha, yeah. One thing you can do too is like if you eventually do want to fight here, one thing you can tell, you're kind of the guy on top here and in the back, so you can be like the director. So I might tell, what's his name, Rin?
Yeah.
I might tell Rin, hey, peek on my call, or be like peek in like 3, 2, 1, and then you guys both swing and you're directing something like that. I think obviously in this situation it would be good to just play time and make sure, like, you know, he's got to kill both of you, he's got to defuse the bomb. But if like maybe you were facing an enemy that you're just like, man, like we just need to fight this guy, like we need to just double swing him, it's always a great thing to do. Because the worst thing is like when you guys aren't communicating and then someone's like just peeks and then the other person's like, bro, why did you just do that?
This coaching session is brought to you by Skins Monkey. They are the best CS2 trading site out there. Swap out the skins you do not like and upgrade them into higher quality new items. I have personally used Skins Monkey to build my inventory and love how many features the site has. The best thing is that you can gain your own crazy deposit bonus of 35% by using my code KOJOMO. They also have a freebie section where you can get free new skins by completing tasks, and you also get a $5 bonus by clicking my link in the description of the video.
So essentially, like, just having a plan is better than no plan at all. So either don't peek together or peek and swing in unison.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we're just gonna rush B. Okay, so actually the opposite problem that you had for long here, and these are just small little things. You're entering in here. One thing that I do regardless, because if you can get good enough at the game, it doesn't matter. You don't have to look forward to keep like moving. You're the first guy, so I don't blame you. But when I'm coming through here, I'm running, but I'm also kind of glancing lower. And also, if you are in Discord with these guys, it's so important that you tell everyone to shut up. And we're talking in spawn, but once we get up here, nobody talking, so that we can hear if anyone is rushing through lower. Especially on a round where they have like pistols, SMGs, they might be forcing SMGs. We need to hear lower, and also we just need to be aware that could be a place people go through. So it's not necessarily on you because you're the entry, but like this is horrible. This is honestly horrible. This is the stuff that like even in like Premiere and matchmaking games, I just farm players because maybe I don't rush it. Maybe I run through mid here and then start walking here. I try to take my timing and boom, I peek out and oh, like why is nobody looking lower, right? So it's not even on you, but just realize if you are the second or third guy, this cannot be going on. This is so bad. Okay.
So I don't remember this round anymore.
Gotcha. So get active here. Get active. You're good. You're running around. You're doing your thing. We got to get like a consistent entry pathing going on here. So essentially, this is going to make the game a lot less random for you. It's going to come over time. I'm not going to tell you exactly what you need to do, but when I'm coming out of B tons with a Mac 10, here's what I'm doing. This might not be the best thing in the world, but like I know if I'm the entry going out of tons and there's no resistance, here's my pathing. I'm running up here. I like to do a jump and strafe up here. Look, jump up. If anyone fights me, I'm shooting them. If no one's fighting me, I jump up again. I jump around to clear a car. And as soon as I'm in the air and I spot nobody there, I whip around. And then I'm coming around this side, staying close to this wall so that if scouters or anyone is rotating and they don't see me. And I'm on this wall. And again, if anyone's on site, we'll fight them, whatever. And then I jump across door or, try to see what's up. So I know every single time I'm entering B with a Mac 10, or even maybe sometimes a rifle, I'll do something similar. I'm doing the same thing, right? So we want to take the randomness out of the game. We want to be very consistent with what we're doing. And don't confuse that for predictability. Because obviously we don't want to be predictable, but across the board, just getting comfortable with those entry pathings is huge. It's also what helps you enter the flow state because you're in your brain, you're not even thinking about where you're moving. You're literally just thinking about the opponents. You're just like, okay, where's this guy at? Where's this? So I noticed like that is one thing that will help you out so much. And just like I said on CD side, I said like I'll go through here and lower tons. I've done this play hundreds of times, like including in CSGO, maybe thousands of times, where I just sit here, wait for my timing, peek, and I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know generally how it's gonna look like when I'm peeking, and it becomes it really easy, and it frustrates people because that's when it starts to look like you're cheating. They're like, what is this guy doing? Okay. Yeah, look. Okay. We notice.
Oh, yeah, here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The smoke didn't land well, so I just like tried to throw it again myself. I'm pretty sure it landed, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So you guys noticed that this smoke is like not good, right? And then there's the guy shooting with the M4. That you do not need to be walking at this point. It's not your fault the smoke didn't hit or whatever, but like don't sit here with a Mac 10 and just continue walking top mid. I don't care if people hear you. I don't care. Like red flags gotta be going on in your head, and you either gotta be jumping around here or going down mid. And I'd say the same thing to Zix. Like we can't be walking at this point because we are screwed. If he decides to peek us, we're fighting an M4 from top mid with a Mac 10. If someone even peeks cat here, while Zix is over here and while you're here, I mean that's their fight. They have an M4 at that range, so red flags going off in our head there. All right, we fix it with our own smoke. Yeah, again, the walking from all of you guys is just detrimental to also the gun that you have. Okay, nice little flash play there. Okay, yeah. One really good thing that you did there is you continued moving. You didn't like crouch and commit with the Mech 10. That was really good. And if we watch from his perspective, that 100% made it hard for him to track. And honestly, for him, he should have just fell back when he got blinded. So that's good that you continue to press the advantage when he was getting greedy. Okay. Yeah. So any of you guys here, this where you can be a leader with us, is like we start to realize like a lot of people are fighting, right? We're reloading, whatever. One thing you can do for your boys as they're fighting in this specific spot on catwalk, yeet a flash over top real quick. Yeah, like regardless if there's 2 people here, 1 person here, 0 people, it's such a good supporting piece of util that it's really easy. Just take out, flash it, and then swing with them. Be incredible for you guys. Yeah. And then it's just really unfortunate. We get that opening kill on catwalk, and then we kind of butt our heads going into there. Any piece of util there would have made our life so incredibly easy. But also like for all of you guys, like I get that you get the opening kill and stuff, but you guys got to remember you have Mac 10s. This opening kill, you know, it's unlucky that they're sitting here and here. But honestly, the more commonplace that people are going to be is on ramp with an M4 corner. Like that's still not a favorable fight for any of you guys. Like you know, you're kind of screwed taking that fight against an M4. So that's where like it's gonna be hard, and this is more team macro stuff. But you guys have to have the ability to get that kill and be content with that. Look, we have a 5v4. We have lots of great space. Let's kind of feel things out. Let's see what's going on. You know, if we have smokes, 100% start throwing our cat smoke, our CT smoke. I can show you either of those if you need. I know that you didn't have a smoke there, but just in general, that's what we have to be thinking. Yeah, again, the pathing for you into tons here, I need you to think about what is the bigger threat here. So this is just coming down to timings, and this is something that you're not gonna have to do again. Don't come in here and be worried about tons for like B tons first, like this area first. They can't get here that fast. Instead, be worried about lower tons where they 100% can be already starting to run up here if they have a good spawn, right? So flip those around because yes, tons can be a threat, but not that fast. Yeah, and then if someone were to be peeking here, we'd just be like in an awkward place.
Yeah, we're just holding tunnels,
Yeah.
waiting for team to do something first.
I would say even though they molly this and stuff, like check for here because at this level you're never gonna have to worry about it. But like I could see like a high IQ play where a cat player throws a deep molly here to make it so that like somebody's sitting close. So always check this corner. Just if anyone's making a cheeky play or something. It's like part of the checklist for going through lower. All right. Go back through tons. Again, just the small details in the game. I wouldn't be trying to force it, but like there's a flash down here that we could be trying to scoop up, which could be very necessary for us or very useful for us. Okay. Smoke doors here. That's our priority. That's our priority here. You shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't be crossing. Instead, you're the first guy. This guy actually does good to recognize like, hey, we need to do this. But yeah, throw that molly window. Secure site first. Like secure this, and then if there is anyone sitting car, well, look, now their teammates can't sit there and help. But when we cross here and do this, well, now if there's an opper, they're gonna pick us off. A rifler might run in and rotate and start shooting us, and we have to worry about the car guy, right? So just a little backwards there, but it's fine. Okay, we smoke window. Not my favorite smoke.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, definitely just recycle mollies there. Throw mollies there and recycle door smokes. Or if you think they're gonna come tons, go smoke tons. Oh yeah. Careful there. What you should be doing here is like even if you are concerned about going door, like we saw, he throws a smoke to go over here. That's gonna be something smart players do. Come up here and crouch and just hold over here. So that way, like you're still not really exposed to window. Don't if you're in this position, you're worried about door. Don't back up and do this because you're just giving yourself like an angle to be shot at by somebody, right? So that's the reaction I want you to have. You're holding here. Oh, I think he's door. Come up here and hold like this.
That's definitely good.
But all right, this round is huge for us because we're about to get so much positive momentum. 3-1. We just broke their economy. This is huge. We just got to keep rolling here. It's good that you guys go long. We're not going to give them any close range fights and tons because look exactly what's going on here. Okay. One smoke I'm going to show you in the server, don't let me forget, is you're going to come out long and you're going to help your boys out so much. Do you know the long smoke from here?
The CT smoke?
Yes. Yeah, CT smoke, my bad.
I know another one of that one.
Okay, got you. I'll show you this one anyways, just to see which one you prefer. But I know a lot of pros are throwing that, and I think your boys. You see your boys over here. You said this is level 10.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna start throwing Utah like him, so it frees him up to do other stuff. Yeah. Also, we gotta like add more like layers to how we're playing here. So this is fine. You know, we're fighting with our boys. That's cool. Okay, we get the kill. Awesome. Like one thing we can do to cross, and I don't blame you since they're on low buy. We kind of recognize that, but throw car flashes over top here. You don't even necessarily even need to calm them to your teammates, because if you're flashing like over here, they shouldn't be getting blind. But these are so good because it literally gets anyone rotating in CT, anyone on site completely eats them, anyone on cat completely eats them. It's such a great flash to throw as a sort of supporting piece. Oh, we know our teammate died long. We know our teammate died long. Yeah. Yeah, and okay, so this in this situation too, you guys have the advantage, so it doesn't, you can't really go wrong here. You can't lose this round. But this is going to be something that you might run into even on a gun round where it becomes a little more scary. Essentially, you four need to take something. I'd say in this situation, cat is obviously in hindsight the best place to take, but you need some sort of control, because in general, if this was a gun round, being stuck on site here with all of us is very dangerous. Like we're very boxed in, we're squeezed in. Especially I keep saying on gun round too, because like if they have one molly, one CT incendiary, it really hurts us. If flashes come in, we're all screwed. So this is where again you can be a leader. I don't mind that smoke because it allows you to push up on that, especially if that was a gun round. The smoke could allow you some breathing room. But again, we just don't want to box ourselves on any map. This isn't just us too, but like on any map, we don't want to box ourselves. Don't forget, yeah, good. Don't forget about that position. We need to make sure you're not doing this little quick switch thing too in these like important
Oh
moments.
yeah.
Because like, I mean,
All the time.
it's not the reason you got killed, but like, it's just a very unnecessary thing that, you know, if someone's playing cheeky, you're quick switching. It's just like there's no reason for it. Yeah. And then, I mean, if we're talking about perfect CS, it's really greedy to come here by yourself while your teammates are exiting through C. Like, I don't care. It's a pug. I'm greedy in pugs. Like I run around, I do stuff, but like, you know, if we're trying to build good fundamentals and stuff, they have pistols. We're literally shooting guys with USBs, all this kind of stuff. You have an AK, just exit with your teammates. Or be like, guys, like come cat. Everyone come cat. Let's exit together. Because if we're a pack of 3 AKs, no one's stopping us. But if we're running by ourselves, there's just no tradability. Now this guy has an AK going into the round. This guy has one as well. Like it just sucks. Like it really just sucks for us. And also, not to mention, look at our economy. Like our economy is awful. 600, like 0. Like that's so bad. And these are the small things that really just like we're like, how is the game so close, or how do we not have enough money? It's because we're just not making, like really we're doing the easy part of the game wrong. Like oops, we're we're really hurting ourselves for the easiest part of the game, which is just like literally saving. Like I said, I get it, because in pugs it's, you know, be easy to just
Yeah, I miss.
run around. Yeah, I just gotta adjust that. And again, I'm just gonna give you a recommendation. I know as an opper, I really would be so careful if you miss that smoke, just chilling around mid and trying to hold it. I don't think it's worth it, because like I know as an opper, I love when people just want to chill in top mid when there's a door smoke that's not optimally thrown. Okay, nice. Look, caboose. Okay, good
Yeah, he
info.
told me about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd
Told me
say
to give it.
I'd say with the missed door smoke, it's not the best time to do it. But if the door smoke is good, then yeah, 100%. Nice. You see how you guys are fighting together there? From his perspective, he's done. Like there's no way that guy's gonna get a kill. Is that our smoke?
I don't think so.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So even here, man, I like this play. Just commit to it 100%. And I say that because we kind of start to shift back and start to go back here and like do our thing. Get yourself ready. Commit to your play. Your teammates are getting all the kills. They don't need you. They don't need you. At this point, your job is to just like contain and maybe start the early hunt. If you guys are hunting, your money's not the best. But commit to this. Good.
Yeah, I
Good.
was just trying to catch your rotation.
Yep. And then even here, okay, we know the opera's there, but even here, we get that kill. bro, just stay there. Your teammates, look at all of them. They can go scale through here. You are now this pincer that gets to hold. You get to hold. Like, just keep people here. If you want to be risky, you can go a little further. And I know I do tell you the last round that like you're by yourself and that's risky. The reason this round's a little different is because we know they actually have guns. When they have pistols, yeah, man, like there's no reason for you to really be hunting by yourself or exiting by yourself. But when they have guns, man, you become so scary to this opera when he's like, oh, dude, there's a guy cat, and they're on B site. Like that guy cat might go long. So just a really good thing to think about is like you're giving away your advantage here. And now you're scared. Now you're like, well, you're not necessarily scared, but now you're like, is he coming cat? Is he? And we're just kind of not taking advantage of the powerful position we were in. Nice. Okay. Also, one thing I do, and I do this because I know when I'm in pit with the op how difficult it can be. I'll show from his perspective. He's kind of whiffing. He gets one kill, gets another. Think about this. You end up killing him here. Great job for you. If you were on opera and pit, where would you rather somebody peek you? Over here, where their whole body's going to be exposed as they're swinging? Or on these ledges where they could get more of a headshot angle or make it really awkward for you and peek you from like these cracks, right? So it's like the smallest thing ever. That's just my advice to you to really press your advantage on. You know, there's gonna be a lot of times you have to hunt people in pit, and or you know if you're just scaling out long too, that can be useful. Okay, are we gonna hit it? No, we missed it.
Yeah, this was my first time playing Dust in
Gotcha.
a while. Because Cockmaster hates this map.
Gotcha.
Always
Okay.
wants it insta-ban.
Gotcha. Yeah. Also, the reason I don't want you to hang out here is you're not gonna deal with this right now. But dude, and as you push higher and higher in elo, like level 10 plus, this area is just such a red zone because they're gonna do plays where they get up cat. The riflers are on the wall here, and the mid opper is gonna flash over top. So if we hang around in this area, the barrels up here, we are asking to just get flash peeked, and our whole round's over. Nice kill, nice adjustment. Yeah. I mean, that was a great early find. I think the smallest thing here is just recognizing like
I blocked blue.
Yeah. I mean that does suck. It's a little unfortunate. That does suck. But look, here it's like in the moment. This is so hard because everything's happening so fast. But in the moment, realizing like, oh shoot, I'm on low HP. Like we don't necessarily maybe know exactly what health we're on, but we should be glancing. We should be understanding like, look, I'm pretty low. And like, cool, you're committing to this fight. Of course, you could have killed him, right? Hindsight, we could have got him, but just back away a little bit. Make this a headshot fight. Make this a headshot fight because we're low, and you know we're giving ourselves the smallest target possible. Either way, you're probably dead here, but just small little details for that. Regardless, you did great though because you drew this guy here, you drew this guy here. Even this guy that was flanking is concerned about you, and it allows your teammates all this space to actually take A site. So overall, it was great for us, and it actually ends up helping us win that round. Wait. Okay, I got you. So this is a small thing. When you're super late to flash, because like we're throwing nades and doing this kind of thing, honestly, this flash over here is not as important anymore. If you really are concerned, and honestly, in hindsight, we can see it's pretty useless because nobody saw anything. One thing you want to do is actually, if you're the late flasher, flash over here this way, because it's gonna land out here, and your teammates that are running out and doing this are gonna be able to fight. And the guy that's sitting in pit, if he crossed here and did this, is gonna completely eat that flash. And your teammates, like I said, aren't gonna get blind by at all by it. Sometimes if we throw like this flash over here, when our teammates are already scaling out and doing their thing, sometimes they can eat it. I think, yeah, I think they're fine. So this was okay. I'd say just like you'll see players layering flashes in that way. If you're early, flash there 100%. And then if you're kind of late, throw the flashes to the left so that if someone is in pit, it helps your teammates out. We're worried about the smoke already? Oh, we're pressuring ourselves here. Yeah, let me just leave. Okay. This isn't bad. I don't know why our teammate's not planning though. Maybe mouse bug or something. All right, another simple round. Yeah, we actually save as a team together this round. This is really good. Nice. See, and that's the simple stuff. That's the simple stuff right there that I need you to be doing, especially early on in the half, so that when the score is like 7-1 or 6-1, you have a ton of money, so that everyone can be like, oh, let's hunt these guys. Like, why not, right? Because we have like $7,000, $8,000, $10,000. Okay, we're at a disadvantage here. We need to find a way to claw this back. Decide to go towards B. We definitely need to be using some of this util. Unfortunately, we only have one smoke. We already get spotted. This just got a lot harder. But our teammate really helps us there. Yeah. Yeah, I think when you come out here, for you, it would benefit you a lot. When we come out here, first, we're clearing sight, right? We get the kill, whatever. Maybe we don't care about sight anymore. Look window. Okay, boom. Nobody's window. Come here, look door. Okay, maybe get into this cubby. If you have a smoke, which you don't, smoke door, ask for a teammate to smoke, whatever. If there's no smoke, I do, like I said, I love scaling this way because it allows me to cross doors super fast if I need to. The problem with scaling back here, I just feel like, one, if there is another guy, like I said, there's like a crossfire situation now. I just feel like we're so vulnerable when we're all the way back here, due to like someone peeking window and stuff. But when we're over here, we can really isolate fights a lot better and you know, just give ourselves a better chance, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. And we just give them too much time and we get killed from behind. Yeah. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing is like when we are in the 1v3 situation, we do have to be the ones to kind of problem solve because we are at a huge disadvantage. So it's hard. I'd say just like make a decision and be relentless with it. There is a time and place though where you do have to hold because they'll just peek into you. So I don't blame you for that. And then we rage quit.
Yeah, and here I come. No,
Agile.
my game crashed again.
Yeah. Sad times. Sad times, man. Okay. And what does this Molly tell us? When we see this Molly, especially when we haven't seen it the whole game, what does this tell us?
Yeah, probably rushing out.
Yeah, probably aggressing somewhere, right? And this is very common. You'll see that a lot. Molly, I mean, they're making no secret of it, you know. So it should be big red flags going through our brain. Yeah, you see how dangerous this though is, right? Like, because again, we're out here, so like we're worried about someone peeking us mid, but our teammate just died lower. Like someone could peek us lower, someone could peek us up here. So I'd say it's like Mirage being in middle. If you're in middle on Mirage, you want to be like close to cover so that if you get flash peeked, you're able to survive. If they peek you from cat, from con and window, you're able to survive. Like you're able to get out real quick. So same thing with Dust to top mid, especially the really good oppers. Even if you hit the door smoke and stuff, they're gonna blow this open real quick and see if anyone's chilling out there. So for sure, valuable thing to think about. We're always so paranoid about this. Like, I get that like someone could be pushed up here, but think about the timing. You just literally walked from up here. You didn't hear anyone running behind you. You didn't hear anything. Like, we don't need to care about that so much. Yeah. Like we literally just checked. We literally just walked here and didn't see anybody, and we're still going to burn a nade on this, which is really bad for us. Oh, we're actually burning smoke, which is even worse. Yeah. That smoke is so valuable for us on site somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, same thing here. You're gonna add this flash to your playbook, and one thing you can use that flash for yourself. man, you don't even need to throw it behind car. If you're by yourself or there's like one other guy with you, just throw a flash high up here and then get ready to run across with it. And then once you're here, maybe you can use your molly for cat. That's what I usually do. Or if you think someone's hiding here, you molly that. Or you know, you could use on site. There's so many different options that you can do, but get yourself to cover, get yourself to safety. Don't sit here and commit to spamming through smokes and you know doing all this stuff, because your real threat to them is when you get to ramp. When you're here, you can peek up here real quick, go down. You can do a bunch of things. When we're just sitting here, it's not advantageous for us at all. Same thing with Zix. He should have been playing with you, to be honest. He should have been up here. You guys should have been a pack because you're at a man disadvantage. All right, let's see. Last round of regulation T side here. Got a Mac 10. Again, little small details. Drop a flash to one of your teammates. Drop your own flash, buy another one. Drop the flash to them, pick up your flash. Because their money's low. Little detail here that everyone's doing wrong. Don't jump through these flashes. You see it? Look at where this is landing. It will blind a guy window. For these flashes, you want to throw exactly where you were without jumping. Run up here, left click them, because the left click is going to make it so they land right here. Or, whatever. Because, like, one, none of the flashes are really going to blind someone up here. This is just, like, whatever. They're not going to get blinded much, other than maybe if someone's, like, throwing a flash I see some pres doing where it lands out here. Maybe they'll get them. But yeah, don't jump through that flash. It'll be better for you. In CSGO, I think it was good to jump throw. I'm not sure why, but in CS2, it just sucks. Or maybe it was never good. And actually, no, there was a skybox in CSGO. I don't know what I'm talking about. Or was it? I don't even know. I'm tripping at this point. What happened here? Where do we put ourselves? He just flanks tons, I guess. Okay.
I went schizo on a
Yeah.
dead body.
Had to make sure he's dead. All right, yeah, let's see what goes on CT side. Do you have any questions about T side?
No, I think I did decently on T side.
Mm-hmm.
But on CT is where it went wrong. I just didn't know how to defend.
Gotcha, okay. Okay, we're gonna swing cat early. Nice. We hear them running out long, I assume. Everyone's kind of fighting together. That's pretty good. Oh, you're feeling it. You're feeling it. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I like that you paused there for a second and allowed your teammate to really come and support you. Oh, this is greedy though. That's greedy. Yeah, that's greedy. You were so selfless, and then you were kind of a little selfish, honestly.
Yeah, I thought I could see it first. I'd have the advantage, and you would.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I mean that is true. But also, if you're fighting him from here, and he's fighting you from these stairs, if the fight starts to go a little bad for him, or like things aren't, he can dip and reset. You cannot reset here. You are like out in the open. One, like, yes, at the beginning, you're both are going to see your heads. Like, it's just going to be a headshot fight, so your USP will be better. But the second he comes out here, he can start jiggling on these stairs doing this. Your whole body is exposed, like all of you is exposed, and you have no cover other than maybe these. So that fight is really dangerous. It is really, really risky, but overall, like, it was just bad because all of a sudden you're in a 2v1. There's no need to try to trade this teammate. He was selfish himself. He actually threw it before anyone else threw it. Yeah, if you want to play perfectly, that's what you got to do, I guess. Just reset and play with your homie that is alive. That's playing properly. Also, I really don't like this. I really don't like that we buy a nade over anything. I think smoke most important, molly or incendiary second most important, and then flashes or nades.
Yeah, we were thinking that I could nade early because I spawned there for some reason.
At least I do agree. At least you made a plan. At least you had a plan. So I'm really happy that it's like, okay, I bought it for this reason. While I might not agree exactly that it's the most effective, that is going to be how you can succeed. Is like, okay, buying this to do this. So that is good. But also, I want you to remember, what's your strength in this round? You guys won pistol round, right? What's your strength?
Better weapons.
Exactly. Better weapons. And yes, better util 100%. So don't forget that you have the rifles, you have all the stuff. take advantage of that. Okay, also, why this is so important, we should see on the radar and also just like with him, bomb is here. They are screwed. And he even like has to force himself to drop a smoke here. We have so much pressure on them right now. Like we are in a good position. Like we are in such a good spot right here. Yeah, no, we're not. It's tough. It's tough. I honestly, like in a perfect world, your teammate with the SMG comes here in window and kind of like contains and does this, and you sit here and kind of prod and make sure that this guy, make sure after he drops this really bad. I mean, the smoke was okay for him. You're like the guy like containing. You're making sure like, look, nobody's crossing here. I'm holding the edge of this with my rifle. In a perfect world, but I think both of you guys kind of didn't play exactly how we should have.
Yeah, and also, you know, we didn't expect them to push the window.
Yep. And that's a play. That's a play a lot of players are going to make because they notice like there's so much pressure going on door here. This guy's like, oh man, like I need a solution. Like I need to do something. So he just takes the risk and does it because what does that do? It relieves so much pressure for this guy. So that's the chess game that we can start to play. And you know, like I said, in a perfect world, we have an SMG player just holding here and the rifle holding here because we recognize like, dang, these guys are gonna have to do something. So you pushing in here, well, yes, it was a little unlucky. Honestly, like that desperation play that they're gonna make is gonna happen a lot, and it's something that you can definitely take advantage of. Let me disconnect again. Dang, bro, you're rage quitting.
Yeah, that's what the level 10 was thinking.
That's funny.
I don't know why my game was geeked.
Yeah. Miscommunication. Is that our boy? Nah, it's not our boy. Also, question for you. Did you know that you can jump up here with walking, like making zero noise?
Not while shifting,
Yep.
but I knew you could do it silently.
Yeah, if you just shift and walk and jump up here, you actually have enough speed to make it up there, which is very important because like obviously we want to give as least sound cues as, you know, information as possible. Yeah, close this fight in. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. When we have the MP9, the SMG, yep, we do not want to take close range fights. Honestly, good on that guy. Good on that guy for not being greedy. Him just hiding there helped him so much. Also, it's so hard. It's so hard. Let me go back to that real quick. It sucks because like obviously we can see this guy was so stupid and planted out here. That was the dumbest thing he could have ever done. It's hard because you have an MP9. I like that when you rotate in here, you try to get close. If you want to be a little risky with it too, you can always jump up here and see if you can catch anyone's head as they're peeking and stuff. And then also obviously it gives you a route to get up here. I don't mind this play. I don't mind this play at all. Like I said, I think it's just unlucky with the timing and just everything that happened too that he's crouching under here. But yeah. Yeah, because we even try to hound him down. Yeah. Unlucky. I saw the revolver. You're crazy. You're crazy, man. Let's see what we can do on gun round here. Do you see a mistake you've already made?
Not by utility.
Nope.
Oh, the helmet.
Yeah,
the
yep.
helmet.
Which is really important because that adds up over the rounds, and yes, it's also going to take away from your util or kits, stuff like that. Also, yeah, we didn't buy anything here. Like, we at least need a smoke. Like, I get that if you don't have a plan with it, but we in the least need a smoke to use.
Also, I don't know what that weird flick was.
You're cheating, man.
In the game.
You're cheating. Yeah, like, oh man, we need some util here. Let's see. I think you inspecting kind of made it hard for that fight because your gun is like in the middle of your screen. Like, it was like a really awkward when it didn't need to be. Ah, yeah. We actually pick it up though. Yeah, get out, get out, yeah, get out. I know it's scary because you're low HP, but man, like we're so lucky to even be alive. Like we take that every day of the week. I know it's scary, man, but you get that first kill, you gotta try to jump and get your head down and get out of here. Like, and then so next level thing, what I'm trying to do is like if I can get out, say we do escape here, I'm either trying to rotate back around and play like ramp for a headshot fight here, maybe boxes, even though it's predictable, like playing these headshot angles. Or, you know, if they're not going to go up cat, I think they're going mid to B, I'll tell this guy, hey, boost me up here. Why is this boost so good? Because we're relying on surprise. We're surprising our opponents, which is exactly what we need when we're on 2 HP. When we're like on low HP, taking a 50-50 fight is the worst thing we can do for ourselves. We need surprise, we need headshot angles, we need that kind of stuff going on for us. Or we need to die for the team. Like we actually need to die, but for our teammate. Oh, okay. Get that info. We should be telling our team, hey, they're boosted with an op. It's really good for us. This is a kind of a scary position to be in because sure, if they come back here, you're going to catch them off. It's great. But what might happen, you know, and they mess up the smoke so and mess up the other one, so they might not do it. But what might happen is they smoke that and they swing here. And this angle is now so awkward because if we look from your perspective, if somebody were to swing on this, just be careful because you're not going to see them. Like it's the worst fight for you. And for them, they're like, wait, what the heck? Is that somebody sitting right there? So just keep that in mind when you play this position. And honestly, like it can be good, but it's kind of hard to sit here when multiple people are peeking you because especially that little tiny narrow angle you're trying to hold, it's just very difficult.
Yeah, no, wasn't sure if they could see me from there. That's why
Yeah.
I was trying the angle. I've
Oh, there
never
you go.
tried that angle before.
Yeah, there you go. Also, a really good angle when you know they're all coming mid and no one's tons, or maybe you have a teammate sitting here and holding tons. It's crazy, but I see players with an AUG or M4 sitting on the edge of this wall instead of this one, and sitting here and holding mid like this. In free cam, it's kind of hard to show you, but it's such a dirty angle. From their perspective, they're never ready for it. They're like, what the heck? Someone's shooting me from in here. Okay. Yeah, we have an MP9. They hear us take. Let's make a new plan. We get a kill, but let's make a new plan now. Okay, 5v3. Now you really should be doing a new plan because look, what are you doing? You're taking a risk. You are taking a risk when we have the 5v3. Best case, sure, we get the kill. Worst case, we're giving them a free kill, and now it's a 4v3. Why? For what reason, right? And so your teammate, Zix, actually baller play, and I think you actually would have got the guy anyways. Baller play to recognize that and blow this open to help you too. But yeah, I think it's really unnecessary. This is the type of play you should be making when you're in a 3v5. Because we need that. We need the answer. We need somebody to get a kill. And I say that too because like your homies have like ops and AKs and that kind of stuff, and you have an MP9, right? You literally have the weakest gun. We have the advantage, and it's just not a winning percentage that we're taking. But it actually ended up being really good team play, so we take it. Dang, we're also double doing this a lot. You and Purple are not on the same page. Oh, no, okay. The nade, I'm like, okay, like, right, like, we're smoking, we're nading behind. Okay, I get it. Do you know why this molly is so bad, though?
Can you not hear the tick damage from there?
Well, one, okay, say someone is there and we do hear him ticking. Like, yes, okay. Best case, we hear the ticking and we spam and we get a kill. Awesome, great. Most of the time, what's going to happen, we're going to molly. Probably not going to hear anyone there most of the time. Or maybe we hear someone tick and they're out. That molly is so important in the round. If they're hitting your site, you molly them off. If you're retaking, you can molly the guy planting the bomb. You can do this. We're using a molly when we already have a smoke. If a player has a brain, this guy in lower should be saying, yo, guys, the B player is dumping util. Now they know you have nothing. 2 smokes, a molly, a nade. Like, dude, they're literally sitting there and going, guys, just exec B late because this guy is burning everything. So the much more optimal way to do this, if you really want to make sure no one's right side, dude, instead of you guys smoking tons early and I get you double smoked, instead of you throwing a smoke, come out here and aggressively fight this early. And or instead come here and molly and then swing like this. So all we did is use a molly and incendiary. And then we're jiggling. Okay, nobody's right side. Now we accomplished the same thing. We know nobody's right side, and all we did is use one molly. And also why I hate when we throw a molly with a smoke. You throw that molly, a player with a brain, you know what they're gonna do too? They're like, oh, he mollied, the smoke is still up. Okay, the molly's gone. I'm just gonna slide right back into where he mollied. That's why like there's so many reasons I think it's just not good to do that most of the time. If you know somebody's like on 1 HP or you have like a really set play, 100% throw the molly. There's no reason not to. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice, fine. We're very happy we got that. You know the best strategy to do here, man? So look, they just plant the bomb. We got 40 seconds. We have to recognize across the board on any map we're playing, are we the solo guy or are we the pack? These guys are the pack right now. So for you, your job in most situations, unless you are literally to be a distraction, which could happen, are you the distraction or is this just a normal round? If it's a normal round, you go super slow, man. You go super slow because these guys' job is to trade out. They're here and they're doing it backwards. They shouldn't be doing this anyways, but their job is to sit here and pack up, take the fights, do all this, and your job is to like be really sneaky, jiggle things out. We're waiting. Maybe you just chill here. Maybe you literally just sit here. This guy's like, oh, nobody's coming cat. Okay, let's go back and fight these guys. But you are the second contact. You're the guy that sits there and just waits, right? Because again, what could happen here, and it almost did happen. Look, we jump up here. If we're playing against level 10s, a full level 10 lobby, we might just get deleted. This guy doesn't whiff. This guy doesn't sit there and whiff. He kills us. And look, sure, we got info now, but nobody's there to trade. Your death was for nothing, essentially. So in across the board in a retake on CT side, if you're in like a 3v3 and you're the solo guy, take your time. Go so excruciatingly slow. Unless you're like, again, your job is to be that distraction, then of course do your thing. But yeah. Where are these flashes landing? Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I think the more standard one I see is they aim at the corner of this building because it lands a little shallower just to open up more angle on this. Yeah, I don't think you should throw that one. If someone's going for an op pick, it's doing nothing. You want one that lands up here. I'll show you. If they're running out, yeah, that's fine. So usually what people will do is they'll throw the first one up here and then they'll throw the second ones like that. Hey, you guys need to communicate because yeah, you don't need two people here now. Good. Also, where's our smoke? Where's our util again? We need a smoke at least, but we should just be filling util and not getting head armor. That's bro, that's the easiest things you can do for yourself right now to make you a better player. Nice, good aim. Good aim. Risky fights, but good aim. The early setup was interesting because you guys were actually playing with each other, I guess. When you take contact. Yeah, when you take contact, he swings or it's interesting. It's not it's good. It's good. You guys fight together there. Let's see how we crumble in regulation here. Skip through a little bit of this because I think we got a lot of good stuff out of this already. Yeah. Yeah. This is yeah. You got to be certain with what we're playing. This area on A, like from I'd say like here to here is just like you got to have a purpose if you're doing it. Be careful just running back and forth, throwing smoke, like doing this stuff. You know, if you're going to be here, maybe jiggle up here, take contact, smoke it off. Maybe play here as an off angle or up here as an off angle to fall real quick or something. Just be careful dying out here. This is useless, or wherever you were. Right here, I guess. Let's see. What plan we got this round? We're on low buy. Again, we prioritize head armor. That's the easiest thing to fix for you. There's no reason for that. That'll make you a better player in itself. And dude, here, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, the smoke actually fades. The smoke fades, but say like there was a smoke here and they choose the molly this. Dude, a smart player, what you're going to do is you're going to just slide right back into here. Or you know, like if you did buy a smoke, you smoke off tons and go to where they just mollied. Because in their head they're like, guys, we mollied that side. Don't worry about that. Like it's mollied, and then you go right back into it. So that's how I want you to think about things. Obviously we didn't have a smoke in this situation. Yeah, that sucked. If we just had a better gun or anything, honestly, we probably would have got multi-frag there. Which is strange that you bought dualies, because dualies do like no armor penetration. Here we go. Yeah, and if you are playing B, by the way, change it up. Some rounds molly, some rounds smoke. Like, make it so that they're guessing. Yeah, and we literally just dumped 3 pieces of util, and we have no idea what's going on back here. So that trade is horrible for us. Sure, we temporarily blocked them off, but we already knew they weren't rushing. We temporarily blocked them off for 3 pieces of util, and we're still sitting here going, I don't know if anyone's back here or not. Yeah, and it's just a stupid play from that guy, but because like, yeah, it's just we put ourselves in not even a good spot. This is where, like, as a B player too, man, you got to change it up a little bit too, and like some rounds play back here, like, you know, maybe it's not your favorite spot, but some rounds sit back here. If you're back here, maybe having a smoke is good too. You know, some rounds play up here, some rounds, you know, sit back on site. It's so good to be back here with a smoke. But yeah, change it up, especially when you have a rifle. Take advantage of these long range fights. Okay, nice. We're doing team play here. Flashing for our boys. We got bomb down. No. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, that's just sad. Probably could have sniped that frag, honestly. Or our teammate could have swung with us. Okay, op suicide. I'm always calming that, by the way, too, because it helps my long guys. I'm an opper, so I know that when they calm that the opper is sitting here, dude, it helps me so much, because if I'm the A opper going for this pick, I know that most likely, unless they bought 2 ops, which could happen, most likely nobody's gonna be peeking here with an op, which I love. Then I'm telling my teammates, don't flash or do this, like, or if I'm peeking cat, I know if I'm the opper going for this pick, he's gonna be here. So that info is everything. You know, if you are not calming it, make sure it's going on. Yeah, and same thing. We just gotta. Okay, you actually do go quietly. Yeah. We're like, sometimes we're putting ourselves so close to an angle that it's making it so awkward for us. This whole situation was awkward, don't get me wrong, so it's hard. But it's like, yeah, like when we're this close, it's gonna be a hard fight for us. So trying to like step back a little bit so that we even out the fight a little bit, so that the angle's not so close to us. Because I think we've talked about how if you're closer to an angle, it's worse because they see you. Okay, we're just gonna run into an empty B bomb site. This is insane. Yeah, man. You're making your life so hard. You have all the advantage here. This is all you, man. This guy doesn't need to look. This guy is Ken O, but we don't need to make him look like Kenny S. Watch from his perspective. Look at this. Why, right? Like, one, there's a barrel right here. If you're gonna hold here, do this. But more importantly, you have sight. Get up here and contain window from a headshot fight. I don't care if he's opping rifle. Get underneath, because this is so much harder. And if you want to push, it allows you to push. Ah, yeah, this guy popped off. I mean, he hit some nice shots. Like, I'm not gonna take that away from him, but yeah, there's a lot.